Welcome back to part 3 of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, where the last time we left off we had Interrogate Knuckles, where he punched the arcade and he was obviously he was hiding something, but he kind of found out that him and Vector and another person, Shadow, was playing the video game of who had the highest score. But that still doesn't solve who actually killed Sonic. So now we're on our way to interrogate Vector and Episo, whatever the name is, and we will continue this gameplay. Part 3 is here. And okay, just make sure things go well. Here the excellent one's hungry. Things aren't going great. It's not sure if you forgot, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides murder, my social skills non-existent. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat, and I'm Episo, the poet. Poetry. A resonate message from poet to reader means to challenge our delicate perspective without the most rudimentary of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Alright. Teardrop in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 dee 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 dee. Okay. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossom in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Reaping and I are here to establish both for your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy. Actually, when we all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through the library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked the book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he went to see what Knuckles was up to in a saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on the cup of the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemed looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout "No way" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back into the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. They entered the library car and locked the door behind them. More importantly, why had Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car and to the Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I was playing the game. He insists on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles knocked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's where the train sped up. We was worried about the bookshelf falling over. We got through it alright. We sat trapped here till Amy arrived, asked us questions. She the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's what happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon. Thank you both for your company. We're just gonna peek around and see if we return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered. Thanks, guy. The alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they were saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car pending. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Okay. The chaos hanging, precaution from a tree branch. The large chest below reads "Hang in there." Wow, I really need to see this. This little chaos hanging there refuses to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hallway is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chaos can stick to his principle and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put in that poster. Right. Alright. Oh, brochures. There are travel destinations I did here, like amusement park, campus, hotel, restaurants. Oh. Reaper, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library card. The books or catalogs or genre which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. The library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about the cave too? Look, there's static lights. Nah, leave it. Oh, haha, yeah, that's fair. Nobody share my fondness of caves. Alright, let's see. Everything looks well. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I said I had no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these was knocked down by the train speeding up. But Roll pulled a lot of these out searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for these poor books. The spines are ceasing, they're opening too far. That carrot feel empty for everything. Alright, see here. Something's always hiding in the trash can, that's always shut there. I hate to say, but there's nothing there. Ah, I really thought there'd be something in there. Reaper, you said there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash can we'll find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hides and seeking, I'm sure of it. Reaper, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay. Let's check over here. Oh, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic leaves me no time to rest. Alright, let's move on. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He scavenges through all the books silently. He like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a jeans on a train library. That's odd. I know some books that's falling off the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order. This one, the Mirage Express manual. User guide, interesting. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it's interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory. Okay. And glow over our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people in shops. The food can't be beat either. Sound perfect for a vacation. The conductor will talk about Spagnolo if you ever been there. I have actually. If you ever visit, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Did you bring any? No. I may be a butcher, but they confiscate my meat clear before getting on the train. You actually try to bring a knife on a train? I've a man authenticity tales. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on, we definitely think you will be the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? Yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan of the line of thought. I mean, let's see. Think we read it? Okay. I'll skip that part. Never mind. Nothing like a cold cut for a cold case. Let me know if you need anything. Alright, I'm gonna go ask this guy. Fancy a poem? How about pull my train? Yeah. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, that's my lotion. Thanks. Actually, I actually really like that one. Huh? Would it be? I made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the maze from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace. Interesting. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deep, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought of it though, he has it. Huh. Let's see. Huh, I don't think we have enough evidence. Why don't we look around a little more first? Very well. Alright, let's see. Huh, there's a hidden book. What's this bright red book? Oh, yo, this we got the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman autobiography and receipt book. What kind of recipe? Who cares? I wouldn't truck any book he's written is weird and is even. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. Don't think we could get him. Let's see what we got here. Did you bring any meat to chop? No. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more first? To get order? Oh please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mission is more important. Then why don't you show the menu to me then? Come on, Reaper, what would you tease him like that? And here, I thought I could trust you. You made a fool out of me. Oh well. Look, Reaper, you made him a fool. Come on, Reaper, smooth this over. I'm not the fool. Yeah. Yeah, I'll smooth this over, but at what cost? So, alright, this is kind of getting redundant here, so we're gonna just try to figure out. Alright, so basically we kind of have not much here, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to go to the other room and see if we can find something about them. I think we had to ask what everybody else is doing, then we come back to these two. I mean, they look legit for now, but Shadow's supposed to walk through the library car before going to the saloon car. When Shadow left the library, he locked the door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing it. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to the inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Alright, let's start with you. Did you bring any... No, we didn't bring no stupid meat, man. I'm trying to solve this case. Start. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the fidelity of your alibis. Reaper and I here confirm two things. Why Vector left go play games with Knuckle, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if needed. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Wow. Straight simple answers. Okay. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. It seemed to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Yeah? Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, and then left. You say you mean start reading, but were you actually reading the entire time using the library? Of course he was. Once Espio started reading, he doesn't stop until he's done. I've seen it happen. It must be a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe that. Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if this was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? Well, if you want to talk, I have a hunch of what book you might read. Reaper, could you help me out? Alright, what book do we think Espio might have been reading? Probably this one. Emmanuel, you think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh no. Not this. 40 rings! Oh my god. Oh no. What the hell? I got it. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelf were in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. Yeah, Espio, what's going on with that? This lack of attention to detail isn't normal like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insult my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet, friendship can't form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading by Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we would like to ask you a few more questions about the manuals, Reaper, if you don't mind. Sure. Could you ask if you have some questions about the manual? Just flip to the page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he was reading it. Which page should I quiz him on? Let's make it simple. Let's go 14. Okay. What efficient and extreme accurate technology was installed to assist and keep the train spotless? Robot during the event they can perform a variety of tasks that are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterward. I remember the conductor saying the train was clean itself. Though I had a fear the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought to the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question. Reaper, hit her with another one. Alright. Okay, which page should I choose? Let's go 231 on. What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, this person who made this rule must be over 65. Last one, Reaper. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Let's go 402 on him. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train's obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this, the train has autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capability without the conductor presents. Now, idea page your little test. Yeah, totally. It's wild you were able to retain all that information so quickly. A boy's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'll be bragging about this. You clearly read the manual. Those answers felt far too specific to be guessing. And you both had a nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't you want to be supported forced to read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred doesn't sound a bit suspicious, even if it's true. But he answered all my questions so calmly, so that's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitude. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to sustain despite being true. Okay. Well, you definitely read through that manual, so I suppose we can. Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yeah, that's correct. Problem? Again, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back that up. Reaper? He always put me on the spot. Okay, Reaper, think. We should have a piece of evidence that linked to someone who saw SBO reading, but what? It should be his map here. Not sure what you're trying to say, but with that, don't waste my time. Not sure that's right. What evidence do we have to show that someone else should have seen SBO reading? Oh, the lock! Should have been the lock, because Shadow should have just walked right through. Shadow's lock? Please, pray, tell, what this have to do with anything? We're up, let's get our argument together. Oh no. Alright, here we go. 50, wow, 50 ring. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh, I barely got it. Oh my goodness, I barely got it. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but beating it. It wasn't the highest score alone. Procs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library card, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow returning. He only mentioned that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector's saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading the book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car where he left the saloon. So there was absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow return trips. I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You telling me the sound of door opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see? Yeah, you busted, Espio. I mean, when somebody opened a door or something, you had to look up to see who it is. I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire book isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Ripper. One day I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That's cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't know the Shadow passed by through the library. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I asked you again, Espio. If you wasn't there for Shadow to see you read it, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why does this seem right to me? Tails definitely feel like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio sitting down read, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow returning to the library car? Well, he's probably got up and ran somewhere to see what they was doing. What should I do? I'm going Tails. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and River, my favorite and beloved employees. Please, protect the passenger aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuit will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued. I have to make sure, I guess, or taking care. I have to speak up. Tails? We have a piece of evidence that can't answer all our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio could have seen one another? Now, alright now, let's get my thoughts in order. 55 rings? Are you serious? Oh, I destroyed that one. 79. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. In straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way that Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have a point. Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio has been for Shadow for not to see him? Let's see. He could have been. No, if you walk here, he could have been. No, let's see. So if he's walked here, now he will see him here. You will see him here. That desk is huge. I'm sure Shadow will see Espio if he was reading there. Okay. Right. But Shadow could not see Espio if he's walking through the library. Where would Espio has been seated? He could have been. Interesting. That's where I was sitting, reading my book. I can second that. When I return to the saloon, car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from that spot because the bookcase is in their way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I probably could lose my cool back there. I feel like I was grassy despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm going to crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rogue and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then our next queue is to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give him a heck, and if you need any meat chops, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. And murder is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I feel confident our detective will be already doing this. Come on, Reaper, let's see what's next. Coming. Wow, that was a good one, though. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? Just one more look around. Okay, you can never spend too much time in the library. So many books on the ground, we should have time to pick them up. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we have nothing else to pick. What's this bright red book? Okay, you want to stay here to look at the library of great books one more time, but you're saying the same thing, Tails. We gotta go. Solve this case. Check out our book club. Book of the month. Gone Girl. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? No, man. Mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Wow. Casino card. That looks pretty fancy. All this stuff getting heavy. I'm dumping what I don't need. Rogue, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visit every train car so far. Everyone say they see you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about warm welcome. Quick to the point, are you, darling? And I see you brought the microwave master with you. And please don't let that be my legacy. Tell us it's right. Folks have brought up you a lot. Care to explain? Tell them, Rogue, we're going to need to help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure room to be stored here on the train. Treasure? That certainly didn't tell me about the treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectible, I knew I had to find it. Tell her what it is, Rogue. Alright, well, it's a Fabrice Child egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you're accepting Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. And one can't have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything is well taken care of. She wrote me to the hunt immediately. I stay here while she searches for the train card for clues. I deduct that the fabricated egg is here in this train, locked in a safe. Wait, so that treasure's real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Ro? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found a train blueprint of the library card with the safe code written right on it, the score of a lifetime. The train blueprints, please, Rose, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right into the room holding the favorite cow's egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard access codes. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone help. So if you want us to help, we should steal the fabric egg. So you want us to help you get access to a code just to steal an egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this. I see no issues here. Sound like a fine business venture. Ah, her low card must be influencing her decision here. Eat a deck or you're breaking the rule must be refreshing of appearances. Reaper, do you have an opinion on this? Stealing is for squares. It's time for a 5-figure discount. Yeah, I suppose if both Blaze and Reaper are in. Okay, let's get that fabric egg. The Fabrice Cow's egg. Hey, that's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must develop a plan. Oh boy, what have we got ourselves into? Alright, we're going to end the gameplay right here. Part 3 of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. As we did interview Vector and Espio, and it looks like they are clean with their alibis. Their alibi is almost airtight, but they basically confirmed what they was doing at the time. And so now we are here with Blaze and what's her name is. Doesn't matter. We will come back with part 4 of this gameplay. I am out.